Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, the taste of Bermuda.
This week on Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, we're at the Preserve 18. 18 holes, 18 celebrities, $18 million. This star-studded event at the Preserve in Wyoming, Rhode Island, gives players an opportunity to win $1 million on any of their par 3 18 holes. It's also holding a benefit for the Ron Burton Foundation, so you'll see plenty of past and present-day New England Patriots, plus other guests, when Golf Destination from the Preserve 18 tees it up. Hi, and welcome to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dyslinski. We're back again today at the Preserve in southern Rhode Island for the Preserve 18. This unique event offers participants the opportunity to win $1 million on a single swing on all 18 par 3 holes. If that wasn't unique enough, the Preserve is in a category unto itself. A 4-season private destination that not only has golf, stocked ponds for fishing, European hunts, zip lines, snow sports, and much more. Paul Mahalides spoke with our John Dennis during the tournament, and he tells us more.
Bruce Springsteen is the boss, but not here at the Preserve. Paul Mahalides is the guy. Nice to see you. What a beautiful property you have here today.
Nice to see you too, and thanks for coming today, John. Really appreciate it.
Unbelievable. Tell me about the genesis of this property, please.
Well, today we have the Preserve. We've been open for just about a year. We're a 4-season sporting retreat, unlike anything else in Rhode Island. But we're excited today to host the Preserve 18, which is 18 celebrities, $18 million on 18 holes. It's a really exciting day. In about 2013, we saw a need in the community to create another lifestyle brand. So we're really a second home lifestyle alternative. And it's something that's been tried in and around the country. This is our alpha site. We have approximately 800 acres here at the Preserve. And we're trying to grow to over 1,000 acres so that people can come and enjoy this wonderful, unique experience in the outside sporting lifestyle.
What was the genesis of this idea several years ago?
Well, we wanted to create a unique experience here at the Preserve, something that nobody's ever seen like this in our country. You know, there's a lot of different places, John, that certainly have golf, and some places have shooting, and other places have hiking and biking, but we wanted to have all the amenities for 150 families to enjoy for a lifetime. So we're trying to create an heirloom legacy property that families can be proud of.
It is an absolutely gorgeous property. What are the amenities available?
Well, today we have golf, as you know, because of the Preserve 18, but we have hiking and biking, cross-country skiing, ATV, snowmobiling. We have bought 14,000 state acres where fly fishing is prevalent in the Pawcatuck Wood River watershed, and it's just an amazing plethora of outdoor activities. I mean, whatever you can dream of, we can do.
Thanks, guys. Before we recap this year's event, let's take a look back at last year's thrilling Preserve 18. The first tee shots were struck at 6:30 a.m. at the Preserve in Wyoming, Rhode Island. It didn't take long for the excitement to begin as professional Brett Melton from Indiana had a hole-in-one on the 5th hole.
Made it.
What's your name?
Brett Melton.
All right.
Just made 1 on 5.
How'd that feel?
Feels pretty good.
I've been playing golf, professional golf, since '97, and like I said, golf since I was 10. I've never had a hole-in-one, so 31 years, and finally got one.
Brett would get his round 4 under. But a couple of bogeys and a missed chance at birdie on the 18th had him in the clubhouse with the lead at 2 under. Meanwhile, Robert Corcoran was flirting with a terrific round. He got his round to 2 under with his downhill putt on 15. But would bogey 16 and miss this great chance on 18 to end up 1 under. Eric Dugas would roll in this birdie putt on the 11th, getting him to 1 under early in the competition. But he would be even the rest of the day. The premier pairing of former and current PGA Tour players Guy Boros, Grant Waite, Jim Renner, and Brad Adamonis did not disappoint. Guy Boros would nearly hole out for the second hole-in-one on the day by 3 inches. He would continue his good play by posting 4 birdies with 1 bogey to now become the clubhouse leader at 3 under.
I played good for me. Hit it good. I shot 3 under. Didn't putt great, but you know, it is what it is. So everybody says it all evens out, so hopefully it'll start evening out.
Jim Renner would finish 4th on the day by posting a round of 2 under with an economical round of 2 birdies and no bogeys. Grant Waite would finish even at the tournament. Kyle Gallo would make a late charge before the afternoon winds picked up by birdieing 15 and 16 to get his round to 3 under. But he was unable to extend on the last 2 holes and sat at 3 under for the tournament. Meanwhile, Brad Valois, an amateur, was beginning to get going. He came to the 16th at 4 under, but his tee shot was short and he would make bogey. But Brad would then birdie 17 and 18, getting him to 2 shots clear of the field and the eventual championship at 5 under par.
Rolled the ball extremely well today. I made probably 150 feet worth of putts. It feels pretty good. That's probably what I was playing for the most while I was out here. I didn't really give myself too many chances at the $1 million.
The VIPs and their guests are rolling in as their tee time approaches. We'll take a look at the course as well as the action when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues. Hi, and welcome back to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dyslinski. Now let's take a look at the unique design of the preserve with architect Robert McNeil.
When I first showed up was a golf course that had been closed for 6 years. It was an 18-hole facility that was operating until 2007, but it was what you call fallow. The elements or the objectives that Paul wanted to have on this property, it made a lot of sense to consider a par 3 golf course. It really did. And we began to lay that out and to see if that fit, number one, and to see if we could get great golf holes out here. And we could, and we did. Every hole is different, number one. There's no 2 holes that, even though they're par 3s, that feel or look the same. So it's very visually engaging. Most of the holes play from up above down to a green, or down below up to a green. The elevation changes are dramatic, as you wouldn't think here in this part of Rhode Island, but they are here on this property, as you move from hole to hole. It's a par 3 golf course, so we want to create some drama on the greens. We weren't developing the golf course for this particular event, but lo and behold, we have some greens out here that are pretty exciting. But to score, you're going to have to be on the right side of these greens. They're very undulating, so if you put a pin on the right and you're on the left, you're not going to make par. The excitement is going to be there on every hole. I can't even imagine the agita that's going to be in your gut on every tee as you stand there for $1 million, and to win the event too. There's some flexibility of the golf course in that we can lay out a 9-hole routing within the 18-hole par 3 course. Players can play the preserve as a 9-hole championship par 34 golf course. which includes par 4s, par 3s, and par 5s. The golf course has been laid out in such a way that you can play from one tee over a green to another fairway location that feeds you to the next hole. So the expansion and flexibility of the golf course is quite unique. One of my favorite holes on the golf course is number 8. The green complex on number 8 is 10,000 square feet with multiple pin locations. You can see the left side of the green, you can't see the right side of the green. It's hidden by natural rock outcroppings. It plays from high point to high point on the property. It's visually exciting. Number 8's a great golf hole. The 16th hole is long. It's about 215 yards. Plays over water, small run up to the green. The green is very undulating with a bunch of different pockets on it. It's part of the end of your round, so we're trying to push some excitement into that ending part of the golf round. So 16 is very, very exciting. An 18-hole golf course, when you think about it, a lot of people have this vision of what that is, pitch and putt. This is the opposite of that. And we got the commitment from the beginning to execute what I thought, if we did it right, could be a championship, renowned national 18-hole golf course. And that's what we got.
The players are warming up, so let's hear from them what they would do if they were to win $1 million.
How's it going so far out there, Steven?
Oh, doing good, man. We got 2 pars. Just trying to hit the green, you know.
No holes in one yet?
No, we're on the 3rd hole, man. We got to warm up a little bit. Maybe this one.
Steve Fournier is joining us from Nationwide Hole-in-One. Tell me about the program. You guys have done a lot for charity over the years, today not included.
Yeah, today's a very special day. We provide hole-in-one coverage for golf tournaments throughout the country, and we were contracted here for this special event, which is 18 celebrities shooting for $1 million on each of the 18 holes. And from my understanding is that if there is a successful shot, that it's going to go to the charity of their choice. So everybody wins today, you know.
So I assume the million comes out of your pocket if somebody knocks it in the hole, right?
Yeah, I got it right here. Absolutely. The $1 million hole-in-one is somewhat rare because it is kind of pricey. So what Paul is doing and the Ron Burton Foundation today is very unique. I don't know of another event, in the history of charity golf that has offered $1 million on all 18 holes.
We're having fun. We're just getting warmed up. So, fun day out here at the Preserve. Ron Burton Training Village. Great day, great people. Having a blast.
So you were the pride of Woodbridge, Connecticut, correct?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna.
And highly recruited.
Highly recruited by almost every school in the Atlantic 10 and some other schools around the way, like University of South Carolina, Syracuse, as defensive back, but I wanted to be a running back.
And you went to Wayne State at the very end, correct?
Wayne State Warriors, yep.
And set all the records.
No, I didn't set any records there.
No?
No. Drake Bell set all the records. That's why he's in the NFL, and I'm here playing here.
Well, you look like you're in shape, and you could still probably run like a 4.4.
Times 2.
Tell me what you think about the Preserve.
It's very difficult. It's for the professionals, but it was actually outstanding. It was challenging, which is good, but it's beautiful. We took a few pictures and a couple selfies that I posted already on Instagram and Facebook. It was very lovely. I can't wait to see when it's all completed. But it's gonna really look really nice. It already does.
Up next, the players are leaving it all on the field. Wait, that's a football saying. They're leaving it all on the links to not only win, but to also potentially win $1 million. And we'll see how they fared coming up next. Welcome back. John Dennis has been outside the clubhouse pulling in people to talk to while he broadcasts on Facebook. Let's check it out.
Dan Copen, former Patriot Center. What allured you to the Preserve? Because it is a spectacular property.
I think the natural beauty of it and what Paul Mahelides is trying to do here. And you have the golf courses, you have the country club atmosphere, but this is a different change. This is a change-up. This is a lifestyle place where you're supposed to come and enjoy it with your family, stay here, use it as a second home.
Did you have to get approval from the wife?
I always have to get approval from the wife. Come on,
Don't we all?
Do you have to get approval from
Yes,
the
I
wife?
do.
Everybody I'm playing with has to get approval from the wife. So yes, of course I did.
So how long have you been here, and what do you think is going to happen down the road?
This summer. I think you know, I think you see what has happened here in 3 years. This golf course has only been open for a year now, and how beautiful it is. Got the shooting up and the hotel coming and a lot of good things. So you may not recognize it in 3 years.
Stephen Guskowski, Patriot kicker, who has done himself very, very proud. What do you think about the preserve?
This place is great. I mean, it's beautiful out here. No one out here. It's nice to get away for a couple hours and spray some golf balls around.
Are you stuck with Dan?
No, Dan invited me. Dan's great company, man.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Hey, when you watch a kicker like the Cleveland kicker yesterday miss a game-winning field goal, do you have empathy?
I mean, yeah, when they do, yeah, I do. I didn't see it. I was too busy hanging out with my kids and stuff. So I try not to watch football when I'm not playing. But yeah, I mean, your heart goes out to the guys because you've been there and you know what it's like. It stinks when you miss and you screw up. It feels like everyone's looking at you, but you got to get over it fast and move on.
Did you get any airborne?
A few of them. I'm new at this.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I'm like really playing, but it's harder than it looks.
What do you think about the preserve?
I mean, this is beautiful. I've never been. I don't golf, but this is the best golf course I've ever seen.
So tell me about Survivor. You did it twice. Once with your wife, and once by yourself. And you son of a gun, eliminated your wife, did you not?
Oh, jeez. I did. Don't show my wife this. It hurts. It still hurts her, you know.
Is she pissed?
She pissed, but I came back and I won it, and I gave her the check, so she's out. I think she's gonna get over it soon enough. You know?
Yeah. So did you know you were gonna eliminate your wife?
I did not. I didn't want to. You know, I thought she was gonna eliminate me, but you know.
Has she forgiven you?
I don't know. You gotta ask her.
Look in the camera and say, "Honey, sorry."
Honey, I gave you a check for $1 million. Get over it.
Well, the scores have been tallied. Now let's see who can claim to be the Preserve 18 champion.
For 2016, the Preserve 18, the greatest day in golf, lived up to its name and then some. The Preserve at Boulder Hills, the four-season sporting retreat that's a home away from home like no other, played host to the Preserve 18, where amateurs and celebrities played for 18 shots at $18 million before a huge, enthusiastic gallery, all at the Preserve at Boulder Hills, where pristine wilderness and refined luxury find common ground. Come home to the Preserve at Boulder Hills.
Next, we visit the party atmosphere following the Preserve 18 in their fantastic clubhouse, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues. Welcome back to Golf Destination and the Preserve in Southern Rhode Island. The clubs may have been put away, but the party is just getting started.
Almost, so it's like this close, like road right over the hole. So that should count for something, right? Like horseshoes.
Right, and hand grenades.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our coverage of the Preserve 18.
Stop.
Well, hole-in-ones before any of you guys?
Yes, 3.
Oh.
Goose egg.
Ooh. Only on video games.
I was her predecessor. I think you're doing much better with her than you are with me.
I can't disagree with you there.
Come back to play again?
I would play. Give me some time on the driving course, on the driving range. give me some time, and then we'll talk about it coming back.
I'm Grace Dyslinski, and we'll see you next time.
What's easier, anchoring Sports Center or playing the Preserve?
Anchoring Sports Center.
Easier than this?
Anchoring Sports Center.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our coverage of the Preserve 18. To learn more about the Preserve, visit them online at thepreserveri.com. For more information about the show, visit our social media pages on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Golf Destination. For the most up-to-date airings information, visit golfdestination.tv. Thanks for joining. I'm Grace Dyslinski, and we'll see you next time.